A logical question. If Albert Kahn and his brother did so much for Soviet industrialization, then why isn't Albert Kahn Associates Inc. mentioned in history textbooks? The answer is simple: money. The $2 billion allocated by Albert Kahn's company for industrialization in the USSR were earned by the country through selling grain. Stalin wrote to Molotov in August 1930, Mikoyan reports,
that the procurements are increasing and every day we are exporting 1 to 1.5 million poods of grain. I think that's not enough. We need to raise the daily export quota to at least 3 to 4 million poods right now.
Otherwise, we risk being left without our new metallurgical and machine-building plants. In short, we need to urgently accelerate the export of grain. And the export was accelerated. In 1930, they sent abroad a total of 4.8 million tons of grain, and in 1931 already 5.2 million. At the same time, harvest yields were decreasing, while the country's needs were growing. The leadership of the USSR began to realize that industrialization was becoming too expensive. The famine of 1932-1933 in the USSR was partly the result of miscalculations and mistakes by the country's leadership during the process of collectivization. In August 1931, Stalin wrote to Kaganovich,
"Due to currency difficulties and unacceptable credit terms in America, I am against any new orders placed with American suppliers.
I propose to prohibit placing any new orders with America, to break off any ongoing negotiations about new orders, and, if possible, to terminate already concluded contracts for previous orders, transferring the orders to Europe or to our own factories. I propose not to make any exceptions to this rule, not for Magnitogorsk and Kuznets-Stroy, nor for Kharkov-Stroy, Dnipro-Stroy, LMO, or Avtostroy." Lazar Kaganovich, after some time, writes a response letter. It turned out that 80 to 90 orders for Chelyabstroy can be placed in England. From this moment, the USSR begins to reorient toward Europe, and the expired contract with the Americans is not renewed. Albert Kahn's attempt to personally secure the continuation of cooperation was unsuccessful in Moscow, and the company's employees left Moscow.